Greg wins at 53, Derek 48, 33, and great teacher
Fantastic
32.
teacher. I put all my energy
Well
into
done.
educating.
Well done, you.
Yeah,
All right, thoughts on the game, guys?
it's really good. I mean, obviously,
It's simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straightforward. It moves at a nice clip unless people have a little AP, but it seems like it moves right along.
Yeah.
Early movies are really important.
Yeah, I
saw a couple
the game
blocks.
didn't catch for me until a couple rounds in.
Yeah.
But
Just a couple of
even
difference
so,
would have
yeah.
gave you like less than. I could have probably taken 11 points from you by just blocking a few things earlier.
The other big thing is too, if we ever play this again and 1, 2, 3 are right next to each other, reshuffle.
No.
No.
No, just
It's a valid combo.
no. It's fine. It's just a matter of
Yeah,
everybody has to be aware of it,
Yeah,
and
exactly. It should be called out.
I didn't grok the game
Yeah.
until after that.
Yeah.
So I didn't play a part in helping stop that happen. So that's all.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, one of us easily could have been on that coast, basically.
Yeah.
That's true. There was a lot of opportunities where you guys were like, do I get in Greg's way or do I not?
Look at
Like,
this. That was a very good play by you.
So
Yeah.
going down that part of the, I guess this is India,
Yes,
India,
it's in
right? Yeah.
I don't claim to have my finger on the pulse, but I feel like this is almost a lost gem of his. I know it was very popular and has been reprinted a couple of times, but like this still like Knizia has the auction trilogy, right? Modern Art, Raw, and Medici.
Yeah.
I think this knocks one of those three out. I'm
I
not
would
sure
say-
which one yet, but I think
No,
No,
You don't
because
think
but it could be included with,
the quadrilogy.
if you will,
Yeah.
because those three, no.
You don't think so?
No, I do
Okay,
not.
fair enough.
Opinions, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
you have the right to be wrong. That's fine. But no, I don't think so by any stretch.
Okay.
But I do think that it's completely overlooked, and I think it's a really great game.
I think it's due for a reprint. This is the third copy of this game I have owned. I owned the original, the one from the Rio Grande one with the stern looking guy on the
Yep.
cover. I had that one for a while,
Is Aaliyah big box?
and then no, was there a big box?
Yeah,
Okay,
I think it was number 3.
I did not have that one. I did, and then I've had this twice because I just didn't realize how good it was until the third time I got my hands on it. Every time I'm like, oh yeah, and then oh man, I missed that game. I did not realize, and so now this is an evergreen game for me. This is never leaving.
There was
my
I
collection.
was at a convention this weekend, and there was 2 copies of this there.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was going around, I was like, oh, I can't remember, like because it's been so long.
Yeah.
And then we played it, and it was like, oh.
Man, Bitewing's gonna come along, and they're gonna do it. They're big on the Knizia kick right now, and
Yeah.
they're gonna reprint some. They're gonna reprint this, or someone's gonna come, or Alley Cat, or someone's gonna come
Just
along.
a couple of graphic design issues.
Sure.
That would
Sure.
and quality of life.
Yeah.
Issues.
Even then, those graphic design issues aren't even that bad. Though.
No, just make them smaller in the corner. You
Yeah.
don't need to have them
Or
'cause
later.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. I think if you have the potential to cover as many spots as I did, maybe include more bits. Or
for sure.
I don't know. I don't know if it's unreasonable to ask that though.
Well, no, I think it's just poor play on our part. Honestly.
That too. Yeah.
But,
they could
yeah.
put that in the rule book. If another player has run out of bits, everyone else has failed.
Yeah, then you.
well,
are gonna lose,
I mean,
yeah.
Derek got pretty competitive with it.
Oh, with
Yeah.
this.
But
Yeah.
But you went a different route.
I mean, that's heavy. I went
Yeah.
heavy into that.
You went heavy in elephants.
they could reprint this, and they could put it in space, and you know,
Sure.
and refresh the art style a little bit.
Although I will say, like, it's really cool the stitching.
That's neat.
Between the different, it's just fabric,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I think that's a really. I didn't really.
There's nothing wrong with the board.
No,
not
I
at
think
all.
it looks great.
Yeah.
I think it's aesthetically pleasing.
And there's nothing wrong with
The way the cards are,
97% of
I
the
think,
cards.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
I agree.
really-
yeah.
That's the problem.
If
Yeah.
I were designing a game and were trying to come up with a theme, I would stay the hell away from actual historical settings. I would invent a setting like it's aliens in space. So
But
it's
see,
not the step
and that
I'm
would
gonna
turn
do.
off some number of people as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
So, but I can appreciate it.
That's
Yeah.
my
right.
problem with a lot of that world that Butaku is in. Because
Batoku.
Batoku.
Yeah.
Batoku.
Because the yokai and
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
if you were into
Japanese mythology.
yeah,
Yeah.
then I get it.
Yeah.
But
It's very
I'm-
hard for me to play something that feels disconnected.
I'm okay with this because it doesn't feel conquesty in the way that some of these other.
Oh, that's true. This is just like we're all just trying to build up our own country kind of thing.
yeah, it's
right,
just
right.
I feel a little weird when I, you know, a white dude look at a game like Taj Mahal and say, I'm okay with the setting and what's going on in this world. Like I'm
okay being a bad guy in John Company.
oh,
Right.
sure.
But that's
like-
different. That's something that's been researched, and
Right,
the whole
yeah,
point
yeah.
is to,
It's like a historical thesis almost,
Yeah, oh,
right?
right.
Whereas this is just like window dressing for your abstract game.
That's all it is.
100%.
And I'm
Which
really looking
then
forward to the
could be.
inevitable. What's that?
Therefore, it could
Yes,
be.
I'm looking
anything.
forward to the inevitable reprint that will come out because I will likely snap that right up.
It is interesting you say
Fourth
that
time.
because of a lot
Fourth
of
time's a charm.
a lot of Knizias are about blocking each other and how
Yeah.
you do that, and then giving you the availability to go into a space that you can then chain is actually gives it a little bit more
Flexibility
yeah,
than
yeah.
a lot of it. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's usually like a lot of his newer games, they actually tend to be even less flexible because I think he goes in these. He does so many games. He does it all in his head, you
Yeah.
know, and he knows all the rules. When he doesn't even have to give you a rule book.
He just knows it.
He just knows it.
The prep and the layout of the board where you're like, okay, auction 1 is here, and this is how it's all gonna work out. All over the different spots on the board, how it's not gonna just be we start here and just go in a spiral.
Right.
That I don't know if he has any other games like that where the fact that I won this area in this game, I'm just hypothetically, the fact that maybe I put a lot of stuff down in this area in this game matters, but next game it won't because the board's going to be the layouts and the relationships. Of all
Right,
the
because
areas.
1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
whatever. Right.
Yeah, and so you have to prep for that with the cards, and that is the part that just melts my brain, and the part that no other game in my collection I have does.
And-
Well, I have one, Castell, because you're moving around and you've got the Castellers that you're trying to build.
Oh, Castell. Yeah.
I mean, it's
right.
pronunciation
Yeah, right,
because,
yeah.
but
Well, I was trying to picture what game it was. That's all.
I was
so,
picturing
yeah.
CASTE with a little accent over it.
well, the problem is that's how it doesn't matter. But it's actually correct pronunciation is
Sure.
But that game you move around the board and you move
Yeah.
to different areas and they're
Yeah.
all going to go because it's variability, so you don't know where the things are and you
Yeah.
could be too far away to do a show.
So that's 2 games that do that, right? And I think that's still also pretty cool and pretty unique, and I think is why, like I said it earlier, say it again, this is an evergreen game. It's never leaving my collection.
Yeah, I think it's great. Right for a reprint, just a couple of little quality of life things and make it that much better.
You can get a copy too, right now. I mean, you could buy it off of people right now. They
Yeah,
have
secondhand.
They're
plenty of
floating
copies.
around for
Yeah.
not an unreasonable amount of money, but it will only become more unreasonable as we go longer without a reprint.
It was between 40 and 50, so it's probably pretty much MSRP.
Yeah.
yeah, that's not an unreasonable price for this.
And
For an out-of-print
not
game,
many
yeah.
games stay MSRP the whole time. So
Yeah.
So before we get out of here,
Did we bump up?
yeah, we did. So Jeff G, appreciate it. Cheers. Thank you for the support.
Agreed.
And on that note,
Plastic.
we have come to the end of week 2
Week 2.
of the Patron Drive.
Have you had any sleep?
No.
Only when
it
you're-
actually hasn't
Only
been.
when you're driving to the studio.
Yeah, pretty much.
a
No,
very long-
it's
such a short
actually
drive.
it's actually been pretty
Yeah.
pretty smooth. I've been balancing when and how,
Yeah.
and or what and when I should say.
Are we still talking about sleep?
No,
Oh.
streams.
Oh, I see.
What games are when and
Yeah,
what
yeah.
stream, right? So
What kind of
so,
sleep are you getting?
it has been helpful that other
Yeah,
people have taken
teaching.
on some of the teaching, so I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But no, I think going strong. So we're today was 13.
Yeah.
So we have the rest of the schedule. I'll go ahead and mention it to y'all
Let's
real
do it.
quick.
Should.
Quick rundown.
I'm not going to post this per se, but I will go ahead and mention it. So tomorrow, 7 p.m., we have a 4-player campaign, I guess is a good way to put it.
Mini
of,
campaign?
the Fellowship of the Ring trick-taking
good.
game.
So good.
If you don't want spoilers, don't watch it, but
Yeah.
you're going to want to watch it.
But
my
subscribe to our Patreon anyway.
Yeah. We're going to play at least 6 games of it tomorrow night. Possibly as many as 8 from what I've gathered.
Yeah.
I've yet to play it, but I'm okay. It's a
We're gonna
trick-taking
crush
game.
it.
It can't be too bad.
Gonna be so good.
So that's Monday, 7 p.m. Tuesday at 11 a.m. We have a top 10. I asked the patrons what top 10s they are most interested in.
We had some good
They gave
ideas.
me feedback, so appreciate that.
Yep.
Then on Wednesday at 7 p.m., oh my, there's a lot of people asking for Small City. So I will provide that. So we're busting out Small City. We haven't done that in a number of years. So we have that on Wednesday. On Thursday, Dad's on a Map. There's a lot of crossover between our folks. So James is going to come on the show. He's in St. Louis, I think. So via Zoom, he and I are gonna he's gonna be drinking IPAs. I'm gonna be drinking probably
Tea.
no rum and coke, maybe Screwball. We'll see. I don't know, but we're gonna chew on a bunch of games we've been playing. So that is going to be Thursday night.
Fun.
Friday night, 7 p.m. Railways of the Lost Atlas.
Ooh.
So 18XX, which I thought was going to be terrible. It's not. It's fantastic. Then Saturday at noon, y'all have asked a lot. Top 50 of all time of right now, so we're gonna bust that out. However, that's gonna be 3 streams. So
Yeah.
let me run you by this, or this by you. It's going to be me, Derek, Shrey, and Ken. So a lot of people are asking about our individual top 50s, so that's what we're gonna do. However, there's 4 of us. That's a lot of games.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about number 50 through 21 on all of our lists on Friday. Check that on Saturday at noon.
Saturday.
The following week, we will do our top 20s, same 4 people. And then the last day of the Patron drive, Ken and I are going to get together and maybe some others, and we're going to talk about the aggregate. So everybody in our group, almost everybody has submitted a top 50.
They have.
And so weighting it. and-
Smash together, do a bunch of math, come up
there
with
you
a
go.
list.
And there's our top 50 of the group.
Yeah.
So that is what you can look forward to on Saturday at noon. Then Sunday at 3 p.m. Hinkelstein. I am really excited about that. It's a box of rocks. You can't get it. It's never going to be reprinted. And you may or may not want a copy, but you're going to want to watch.
Yeah,
it's going to be
interesting.
entertaining. It's going to be a good time. Then after that, because clearly we're not doing enough,
Yeah.
we're going to do a patron-only stream. Our first one in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Stressbotics Odyssey. We're going to be busting it out. 4 players. We are not going to play the whole game.
No.
We are going to get ourselves ready to stream it for real. So that's what we got coming up this week. So we have 8 streams in 7 days. That's all.
Wowzers.
Cool. So please like and subscribe. If you find value in what we do, then consider it's $5 a month, maybe a little bit more if you are so inclined, but $5 a month, and you get all the content plus all the bonus content, plus you get Slack channel and a whole 9 yards. So patreon.com/HCHQ. And in the meantime, please like and subscribe. I'm Edward.
I'm Derek.
I'm Greg.
Paul.
All right, y'all have a good one. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye. Yay, you made it! Thank you for watching all the way through. Really appreciate it. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. It really does help the channel. And there's hundreds of other videos for you to go watch here on the channel. And random piece of trivia. I'm a huge Felix the Cat fan. Did you know first appeared 1919? That's what, 105 years ago. That's an old cat. Radio?